Chamorro teacher Eva Cruz comes from a long line of educators. Matter of fact, her grandmother is Dr. Eva Aguon. After graduating from the University of Guam in 2012, Eva worked for UOG doing community outreach, mostly geared toward environmental awareness and its connection to cultural awareness.
The last project I worked at UOG was developing a curriculum that connects those two things. Yeah. So from that experience, I moved into teaching.
Eva is the Chamorro teacher at MU Lujan Elementary School in Zornia.
Wonderful thing about being a teacher is that I'm not always doing the teaching. There's so many times that they're teaching me something, that they reveal something back to me. I teach them that we're living in a time when the knowledge of our ancestors that may have been shunned or silenced or lost during the Spanish era is coming back to us. And since the 90s there's been a cultural renaissance, and so I invite them to be a part of that. And when they get to that place and they have that understanding, they love it. They are inspired, they are empowered, and I just there's no better feeling than having that and seeing that in them, making those connections.
What we've been learning is about our culture. We don't want our culture to die, so we talk about we go over what the ancestors did back then, and so we learn pretty much what they did, and we actually do it.
We learned about the legend from the boy who jumped from Guam to Rota. That it's possible. It was possible back then because they had the power to do it, not like today.
It made me feel good because we're singing in Chamorro and we're learning how to speak some of the words in Chamorro that are in the songs.
We learned that our language is important to our culture and that we need to learn it so it doesn't die out.
I learned that our culture means everything to us, and singing helps it grow more.
Aside from learning the language through singing and chanting, students had the opportunity to carve laddie stones.
This is used to carve it down, and the technique is just to get down on the side and make it even so it stands up and make it flat on the bottom and the top so the tasa stands on the haligi.
Do you know what the laddie stones were used for?
For houses and for huts, and so that when it rained, the houses wouldn't get wet like the other houses.
Whether it's carving laddie stones, learning the language through chant or song, Eva knows she's building the foundation for their future.
It's really just, I have 2 roles in my class, and those 2 roles, and if you ask them, they'll know, it's love and respect. So we call it Gwinaidza and Respetu or Gineflamen. And what these two roles, basic roles that they take with them, encompass everything. They can apply it to anything in their lives. So that's first starting with the love and respect for ourselves. Of course, love and respect for each other, love and respect for our elders, love and respect for the land and all the things that are around us. I also teach them to just have an appreciation, to really appreciate what we have here, because we are so blessed in these islands, and they know it, And these kids here in Zotnia, they're rooted. They come into Chamorro class and they say, "Dispensa su, señorita." I'm like, "Eh." I'm really honored to be in this space and to be with children who actually already have a sense of who they are and who have a sense of what it means to be Chamorro. And so I tap into that, and then I let them take it wherever it goes.
And just from the short time I spent with these children, they're heading in the right direction.
It's the first class that help me figure out my true passion. My passion is to play the ukulele and to be myself. That's what my teacher taught
me. This class taught us a lot about our culture and who are we supposed to be, and no one can tell us who we are. So she told us that we need to stand strong and be unique in our own ways.
So when I come home, I tell like my family about my day, and I tell them what I learned. Like I tell them what I learned in Chamorro, and like they'll be happy for me because it's my culture, and they want me to be that Chamorro. Like, you know, they want me to carry our culture. You know, they want me to pass it on.